Greetings out there in YouTube land. This is Morris Man. As always, I thank you guys coming to my channel. I'm going to entitle this video DVD number 3, Guitar Lessons, over 279 guitar lesson songs. Weekend blowout sale ends Sunday, normally $80. And I have a tabbing service where I tab songs $20 a piece, 2 song minimum. If I were to tab these songs at $20, 279 songs, that'd be $7,533. But for the weekend, you're gonna get a tremendous sale, only $27 plus $5 shipping and handling. That's $32 total. When again, normally this bundle is $80 and worth every bit of the $80. And one might ask, well, why are you doing this, Morris, man? I'm trying my best to help everybody that wants to become a good rhythm guitar player and play R&B stuff, because our rock counterparts can turn on the radio at any given time and still hear rock songs. You know, guys playing guitar and jamming. Our young folks that want to play R&B, go turn on the radio right now. And good luck with trying to find a song that has guitar parts in it. You know, you listening to it, you hear rhythm chords playing on this ear. Then in the left ear, you hear guitar picking lead lines, like in the 70s, you know. Back in the 70s, you know, groups like Slave, Rick James, Can Function. You put on one of their records, you hear piano, you hear real drums, you hear real guitar playing. You know, now, I don't think I've really recently heard a new song with a guitar part, with the exception of Doja Cat. And Doja Cat MO is kind of a throwback to a chic and disco era. You know, so she's doing retro, which is great. But the current people, you know, no guitar parts. You know, and I really feel bad, because I'm like, trying to keep this alive. And the only way that you become a good player, because people always ask me, how did you become a professional player? Well, the first answer to that question is hard work. Second is, I had a platform to play off of, meaning that I turn on the radio any given day and I can just keep listening to these guys and, you know, finding the sheet music and playing and getting better. But now you young guys don't have that luxury, so you got to go back old school to become a guitar player in this new era. You know, so I'm on a mission to try to put as many, you know, lessons in front of you guys so you get better, because again, that's one of the reasons why I got better, because I had an abundance of songs to play. You know, so I'm teaching you all these great old school songs, so you can, you know, try to integrate that into the new thing, you know. So they're MP3 files, Windows, you know, it plays on your computer, not on your DVD player. If you have Mac, I really don't suggest that you buy this, because Mac has its own language and sometimes the files won't read, you know. So I discourage you, if you only got a Mac in the house, because it's good to have both, because I know people have been sold that marketing nonsense that Mac is the music computer. A computer, period, is a music computer, but Mac is just trying to sell you on buying their computer. Be sure to include your shipping and handling when you're sending payment, so I can make sure that I can get out to you the very next business day with United States Postal with tracking. You're able to track your package. If you click down there where it says show more, that will open up and you will get probably about 150 songs, because I couldn't get all 279 songs down in that show more spot down there. So great songs, you know. Some of the artists, you know, Ray Parker Jr., Ohio Players, Johnny Guitar Watson, Slave, Ohio Players, Guitar 80s. Now, what that means is a lot of great songs from the 80s that had good guitar parts. You can learn them now. GQ, one of my favorite groups, Disco, Songbook, Blues Songbook. Those two alone are worth the $27. I mean, trust me. Then you get the Beatles, you know, and a host of other artists. But this will only last till Sunday evening. So you definitely want to jump on this, because this is the first time, and most likely the last time, that I'm going to offer this bundle with this many guitar song lessons for this price. You know, again, normally it's $80, and $80 is a steal. Trust me on this. You know, one of the artists, or the Ray Parker Jr. folks, just say, for instance, that's easily worth $27 by itself. You know, easy. You know, so I'm trying to help you guys, because unfortunately, like I said a moment ago, the what you hear on the radio now don't have really any memorable guitar parts. A lot of them have what's called, they go get a studio player, he'll play a lick or two, they sample it, leave, and then just pepper it throughout their mix. Just one lick. Here, then a couple of bars later, the exact same lick because it's a sample. It's going to be hard to learn to play guitar listening to this kind of music. So I teach you guys these classic hits, these memorable guitar parts through the entire song, not just one guy playing one chord and then they sample and that's it. So again, this is a tremendous sale. If you're interested, you outside the United States, the shipping and handling is going to be $20. I have no control over how much the post office charge, but that's about the going rate now. But you definitely want to jump on this. I'm sure you've seen me selling these packages for $80, and you say, I just don't have the money, Morris, man, with the pandemic. Family members then lost their jobs or whatever. Now, $27 plus $5 shipping and handling, go for it. Because, again, most likely this price is not going to be offered again. And I'm just so gung-ho about trying to help you guys, because the journey from me starting and then becoming a professional player was a very enjoyable experience. It's a good feeling to say to yourself, man, I can do this. A month ago, I couldn't do this. A month ago, I couldn't understand this. So I'm getting better. And with each passing day, regardless of your skill set level at any given time, you get better. Because, I'm not going to get into that, but stuff that I did 15 years ago, I listened to it, I'm like, that was good, but actually I can improve on it because I hear more stuff, I hear something different now, or I hear something different, or I can add to it, or, make some adjustments. You just keep getting better. If you keep playing, you get better. Because, I don't know if I just mentioned this, but let me just mention this for the sake of mentioning this. I've had people all the time ask me, how did you become a professional player? Well, the first part of that answer, one of the answers, is hard work. I put in a lot of time to get to where I'm at. This is not going to happen over a 6-month period. It's not going to happen over a year. It might take 5 years, but it's going to be worth it because once you learn, you never unlearn it, So you definitely want to just trying to get better, trying to get better. And another reason why I became pretty decent, because back then I had, turn on the radio any given day. Confunction, Rick James, Slave. I'm listening to the guitar rhythm part on this ear, left on the right-hand side. I hear the guitar picking, and then somewhere in the middle there could be perhaps another guitar part. They were plentiful. Now, these young guys don't have nobody to kind of, try to follow behind. As an example, our white rock counterparts, they still got rock music. You turn on any rock station any given day now, and guys are still playing guitar. So that's wonderful. And we used to have that, but now, 2022, bunch of samples, people that's trying to play, and and I'm not trashing or trying to knock nobody, but there's a noticeable difference between musicians in the 70s versus now. You got the MIDI pack where you let another guy who can play give you his chord progressions, and you put it in your computer and you just click and drag. This is my song. Okay, I thank God I grew up in the era that I did, because if I were to try to take up guitar now, if I was 19 or 20, in 5 years, I wouldn't be as good as I was in 5 years back then, so I'm trying my best to help you guys. I really want you guys to succeed. Instead of this begging for tabs, give me finger placements, and what's those notes up there, and what is this, I don't know how to play that. Learn how to play, real simple. Put in some time, real time, not just, I'm going to do this by myself. I'm watching fingers on YouTube, and I'm going to try to become as good as the guy that's watching fingers, and this guy took formal lessons and studied for years. And you think you're going to become as good as him or close to him by just watching his fingers. He couldn't do that if he only had in his background of playing just watching some other dude fingers. He went and took formal lessons. So I know this is kind of this new trend where you want to half-ass it and dabble and don't know what theory is and don't know how to read chord charts or read music. It's been working for centuries. So why try to fix something that's not broke? So I'm going to end it with this again. DVD bundle number 3, over 279 songs, normally $80. Weekend blowout sale until Sunday. This video goes down. You get this for only $27 plus $5 shipping and handling. Trust me, this will keep you engaged for months. For months. You buy these at your leisure. You put them in your computer because they don't play on a DVD player, the MP3 files, and you just learn. You keep playing. You don't have to go on to the internet, even when sometimes your internet's down and you can't get to it. Let me go to Morris Man channel and sift through all these 4,000 videos and try to find this. You got it at your house. Pop in your DVD player in your computer and you off to the races. So again, shipping and handling is only $5. It goes out the very next business day, and you get United States postal tracking. As soon as payment is received and I go to the post office, I come back and enter the tracking number into PayPal, and they send you an email. So please be sure to put your address in your transaction. There's a little message box. Put it in there, because I've had some people that pay me for this product, then I go in and try to get their shipping address, nothing. And sometimes it doesn't even have you guys' email, because when I don't find that, I cut and paste your email and send you an email saying I need your shipping address. Sometimes the email's not there, so I'm kind of stuck until you realize that you paid and you ain't got your stuff yet and you ain't heard from me. That's why. Because 100% of the time, and I stress 100% of the time, when I get payment and I get the proper information, your address, it goes out the next business day. There's never been a time Morris Man forgot or it didn't go through on my end. Sometimes PayPal have issues, but it's always PayPal. It's never me. And I'm not bragging. I'm just telling you that my daddy taught me when he was alive to handle the business. Don't be dragging feet. Don't have people come looking for you when you're supposed to be found, And I live by that, So until next time, take care. Thanks for watching.